cords. I can't move this at all.
You can- That?
Hopefully they don't.
Yeah, they did.
Probably step that all.
Those jump. Yes, we're gonna use the boom.
Like them so much better.
Right? You don't worry about it.
Oh, I hated that shit.
What's going on, everybody? We are officially starting the show. Appreciate everybody for coming out. We are a little late. Sorry about that. Little changes in the cameras today, so if we start looking weird, like we don't know where to look, that's why. We have Jay in studio. We have Joe and Laura, and we're going to get going right now. And now, from the CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida, it's the Drinking with Drew show.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs.
All right, everybody. We are here. We're going to start our taste test immediately because I don't have a beer. We have Jay, Joe, and Laura here. We're going to have this scrumptious beer. Hold on, let me get it in the light. Joe, what are we drinking?
This is from Wasco Brewing
just-
Company.
Sharon.
Drink off it, yeah. I'm
Wasco,
really loud.
Wasco Beer Company. Wasco is a town in upstate New York,
Mm-hmm.
off of 17. They call it the Quick Way, and it is a small town in the middle of nowhere. It's got 3 gas stations, and but it's really famous for the Wasco Diner. So anyone that's been in the upstate New York area, everybody knows the Wasco Diner. And so this is the local Wasco Beer Company, and this is American Amber, 10-year anniversary can.
What's the percent?
Let's find out. I do not know.
Did you mention that it's called Trout Town?
Nope, there you go, Trout Town.
Trout Town.
5%.
Okay. It's not gonna
Bless you.
it's not gonna kill me.
No, but it's something different. It's American ale, an amber. So an amber is always good to try out.
Jay brought a 7% over.
Yeah, well, Jay's better than I am, apparently.
Oh, that's true. I can agree with that statement.
I'm sure he's gonna take that and clip it and use that in the intro going forward.
We might. I haven't changed.
I make one stupid comment about how
You make a lot. You make a lot of
sometimes
stupid comments.
Sometimes a plumber's butt crack can look like cleavage, and he uses that as the intro.
Of course.
Yeah, why not?
And
He's
it wasn't.
always recording, remember, Joe.
It was taken out of the 48th minute of a 3-hour show, in the middle of nowhere.
That's all right.
That's okay.
So Jay got an emergency call. He just had to step out. So
Literally knew it was going to happen like that.
we'll
He
wait.
called it.
As soon as the show starts, we've been delaying the show starting for 20 minutes so he could get this call over with. But as soon as we start the show, he gets it. So that's the way life happens.
I thought we were delaying because he showed up late.
Everybody was late today.
Well, we needed to eat. Yeah,
I
that's
showed
true.
up just before 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Just before. Just barely.
in reality,
I know.
6 o'clock showing up is good. If we get the food at 6,
Yep.
Even for, I'm down for 5:45. That way we can eat, we can chill out, we can relax, talk about a little bit about what we're going to go over on the pamphlet, do some housekeeping things, But whatever.
Can we talk about the changes to the studio?
6:15's fine too. Sure.
We have a new refrigerator.
You
in
do.
there?
Joe's in the shadows too.
No, he's. I mean,
He's
A
in the
little bit.
shadows.
we'll turn that. There's
The
another
lighting
light
is
over there
on.
we could turn on. I just didn't turn it on, so
Yeah,
maybe we can light you up more if you want.
that's okay. I don't think they
I
need
went
to
from
see
being
too
a
much of
pinky
me.
last week to powder this week with your light scheme that you have on me.
Powder.
So
Nobody's ever happy with my setup.
I just, when you make the changes, you don't consult me. And I feel like if I'm going to be in the same seat, I should be consulted with. It's not like it's that hard to just be like, hey, I'm going to do this. Great. We can fix it.
Can I ask you? Do you like your corner seat better than your bench seat that you used to have on the side, or are you undecided still?
I had my own space over there. I literally have to like clear out all of his stuff from like my little zone when I come in here. But once it gets flowing, there's really no difference. Except for the-
Flowing.
Diva.
No, but see, the thing is now that you're actually facing.
Oh, I'm
us.
sorry, Jay. Did you show up? Oh, how nice of you to be here. I can bitch if I'm here every week.
See, where you're sitting now, you're actually facing the people, so
Right.
you're not keep turning around.
Yeah.
Right.
But then
Over here, you
camera's
kept turning around to look at
up
us
there.
over here.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. If she wants to sit there, that's fine. But I like the microphone there, the camera's up there. I don't know.
no, I'm fine with this seat. I'm just not fine with the color of the lighting.
You got to mess
Well,
with the sepia.
It's the camera. she's on. It's not quite Joe Cam. It's one step up from Joe Cam, so it's not the highest quality camera.
I think we're starting off the wrong way.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
agree.
guys try this beer?
We have
Yeah.
not. We were
were
waiting.
waiting.
on
We
you.
waited on you.
I also want to point out that it's, a white birch tree.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
On the. What do you
There
mean,
are
the
lots
can?
of white birch up there in
Yeah.
New York.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
There used to be a lot more, but they got some crazy disease like these palm trees are all getting here, and there's not as many. But
Thanks.
Well, if the
Thanks,
state of
China.
Florida would like to take some of the palm trees in our yard, I wouldn't be upset. There are way too many palm trees.
Remember
in our
when
yard.
China mailed people just random black seeds, and everybody was getting these black seeds in the mail?
And the ding dongs were actually planting them?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't even know what the hell they were for. They were just planting them left and right. Yeah.
What'd
All
you think, Jay? You already tried it.
You tried it?
Yeah, he just did.
What do you think? Not good?
oh, I thought we were still talking about the seeds. I didn't plant any seeds that I know of. Yeah. Yeah. It's an amber ale. It's
Light.
it's got good flavor. Tastes like it's from Trout Town.
We need
No.
to start a strip club called Trout Town. Can we
I
do
don't know
that?
about
In all of our spare time.
I don't know if I would go to a strip club that's named after
you
a
would
fish.
you would work there.
Yeah, you
so
would work there. You wouldn't be work. I mean,
I'd be security.
okay.
Hmm.
We'd put you
Go
in a
on, Joe.
corner somewhere
What do you
no
Like
think?
I am
where
right
no
now.
one values your opinion.
Where I am right now. Yeah. Go ahead, Joe.
Joe, we can hear you gulping.
I approve.
You
I
do?
like it. Yeah, it's very
Okay.
flavorful.
Okay. Does anybody hear the fridge in the background? I
Nope.
No? Okay. It
quiet.
does make a noise, but I didn't know how much it would get in the mics. So, all right, let me give this a shot.
Basically, the fridge will be covered in this black foam pretty soon.
Probably.
Who knows? I'm going to put stickers all over it, so if you have any, bring me stickers.
I will.
Yeah, it's not bad. It tastes kind of what I expected it to taste like. I could have a couple, probably not, finish my day, drinking 10 of them, but not bad. Oh,
Okay.
Laura, go for it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's drinkable,
Wow.
which I can't say that about a lot of beers, but definitely wouldn't be my first choice.
Well, see, it's an amber,
Thanks.
not an IPA.
Thanks, Joe, for trying.
Yeah.
That's my reaction to most beers. So, or actually most alcohol.
It's
so
it's not a truly.
it's not odd for me to say meh.
Well, it kind of brings you back. I mean, I used to drink like Killian's
yeah.
amber ale, and it's similar, I guess. Maybe a little bolder.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
So Jay, are you in the playoffs, or did you get
Oh,
exiled?
that's nice of you to point it out.
I seriously don't know.
Because you are, and
No,
I'm not.
I don't pay attention.
Garb's not here, but we know he's not in because he sucks even
No,
worse.
I literally have on the pamphlet fantasy stats,
Yeah.
which this is my first fantasy league, so
We'll say I'm on the bubble because I was seventh.
okay.
And six teams get
Yeah.
into the playoffs. So
I think
no.
Garby owes me money.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
'Cause I
And
haven't been
that'll-
paid anything. I think he paid me $10.
That'll be for
like
forever.
3 months. Three
Yeah.
months
You
ago.
can count on that forever.
Yeah. Well, we were first place for the longest time, and then we hit this bump where we lost like 3 weeks in a row.
We keep
Like the
losing
last-
to Hannah.
The last.
Oh,
No, you lost.
I didn't,
you
I
won
didn't
this
realize you guys were a team.
Week. Oh no. Weekly, he's like, "Are we good?
Why do you think I brought her? To the
Are we
fucking,
good?" He's
yeah,
like,
Picks.
"Here,
True.
here's my phone." No, but the last week 15, the one I just finished, we won that one, but the last 3 weeks before that, we lost, and that was like what brought us down. So we're in third, so we actually have to play week 16. We don't get like that bye that automatically like bumped us in. So
Sure.
thankfully, we'll go to next week.
Well, I'm in the losers bracket, and as of right now, I'm crushing everyone in the losers bracket. So,
So you,
that counts for anything. I'm
Do
winning.
you keep playing that week? Like,
Yeah, I mean
afterwards?
it's for a fake trophy just like yours,
Mhm.
but mine is a toilet bowl.
and ours may have money with it.
May.
Yeah.
So you've been in a lot of fantasy leagues, I'm going to assume.
Mhm.
How is this one compared to the ones you have been in and might currently be in?
In this one, people keep their clothes on.
This one I just don't care about.
Okay.
The others they were more money. This one
Oh.
used to be like $63.
Mhm.
So
It bumped up to
I didn't
100.
even think about it and just,
Was it
whatever.
100?
It was 100. Yeah.
It was, yeah. It was 100. And my team, you have good years and bad. This one happened to be a lot of injuries early on, and
Well,
my team never recovered.
You auto drafted too because you were out of town, so
Correct.
you didn't even get like
Right.
your picks.
Yeah, which is more fun with this league because they do it in person. We have the big thing on the wall, and everyone picks it, and we get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Joe, are you are they give me some insight as to when you say you're working, is it like you're chatting or are you just moving stuff around, you entering data, or are you doing math equations? Like what do you have to do when these people are asking you, like doing what you're doing?
Answering emails, doing approvals in a system.
Hmm.
So they submit changes. I have to go in and validate it and then approve it.
Tell them you're doing a live podcast and you got to call them back.
Well, the last time when I had to step out of the show to go and answer, and then I had to send the file, and then that file ended up getting used with a bunch of auditors, and I was like, "Wow, a good thing I did it right because I was drunk when I did it."
Okay.
We'll edit that from
Yeah.
the final
we'll edit that from
version.
the show.
Because then right after the show, I went and I had to make up all these reconciliation files, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! This is great!" I was like, "Whoa, surprised it was right."
People are going to guess where you work just based on what you're saying. So,
Nah.
Yeah.
okay. So I guess we're not doing a Super Bowl party, or are we? Like, what's going on for the Super Bowl?
Oh, I didn't know I was throwing it. Nobody told me.
Hmm.
Or we could have a podcast party.
We could. I mean, we could watch the Super Bowl in here and do a live streaming, do like the Mannings.
Oh yeah, I won't be here. Sorry.
How many times have you been to Hard Rock? Have you?
Since you've been back.
Well, I'm talking about for the sports betting.
Mm.
I haven't done it. I don't do sports betting anymore.
Okay.
I learned that lesson in my 20s.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm not going to sports. I just want to watch people I'm just curious.
Oh, you're gonna go to the Hard Rock on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
We're going on
jeez.
Christmas,
Right.
Yeah.
but I don't know. I have no
There's
idea.
just never been enough TVs in that place. I feel like they need
Well,
I went to Resorts World.
they
which
want
is,
you gambling, not watching TV.
Well,
with
now
the
they
sports
may
book,
add-
yeah,
yeah, they
they'll,
may add
they'll want
more.
them on there. I think they're gonna. But in the Aqueduct in New York, they had built this
Aqueduct
casino
racetrack.
in the Aqueduct racetrack years ago. I guess it's at least 12, 13 years ago now before I left. And they actually put like the largest screen. They put a 2-story screen there. And so you went there for all the games.
Hmm.
It was awesome. So they need to do that. They need like a 5-story one at the Hard Rock.
But you were saying at the Hard Rock, they don't actually have like a room for it. It's just kiosks that you
Actually,
go.
well, that's all I saw, but I heard they do have a room. It's somewhere by the pool, I guess.
Mm.
So I'll let you know. I'm going to stay there for a few nights in
Okay.
a couple weeks.
All right. We might go before then. Who knows?
Oh, I'll definitely go. Yeah,
If Laura pays my way and buys me dinner. Mm-hmm.
she should.
Yeah.
Mhm. There was a lot of silence there for a reason.
You let her on the show.
Mm-hmm.
She should. She should pay.
She should be grateful. I don't know.
Yeah, Laura. It's time to be grateful.
Be grateful.
Sure.
All right, you guys ready for a booter bang?
Yep.
All right.
Boot.
Bang.
A boot.
Boot.
It's a preemptive bang. I'm a little desperate.
Keith Keller says your hoodie is awesome, Jay.
Thank you.
Just smoke some bud and it's kicking my buzz in.
He made it himself.
All right.
Yep.
All right. A woman is accused of stealing an Uber driver's vehicle and credit card as she was being driven to Austin's airport, according to court documents.
Stole his car.
Yep.
Sounds like the one where the lady shot the Uber driver.
Nusha Alexandra Afkami, 27,
Boot.
was arrested on Sunday, December 10th, for allegedly stealing the car and using the victim's credit card without consent. According to the affidavits, Afkami was getting a ride to the airport when she grabbed and threw the victim's phone out the window, which led to the victim exiting the vehicle to retrieve it. Afkami then took control of the car and drove away in the Uber driver's 2016 Chevrolet Cruze. Officers located Afkami at the airport, attempting to board a flight. She was found in possession of the victim's stolen wallet containing the Chase Visa debit card. A receipt showed Afkami had used the card at an airport shop to purchase a half a bag of cactus candy.
Half a bag.
Man.
Not a whole
She
bag.
didn't even get good stuff with it.
What the hell's cactus candy?
I'm guessing it's one of those gummy,
Sounds
like
pretty
No
little
clue.
things.
And several other items totaling $130. Joe, booter bang.
Well, she was dumb enough to even get a receipt and save the receipt from
Right.
the purchase. Bang, boot.
Just based on
Boot.
what? Just the intelligence
I
factor?
don't know why she saved the receipt.
Okay.
Yeah. Dumb.
Jay?
Boot.
I had thoughts early on here that I was going to boot, but because Joe booted her, I'm banging.
You're banging. Okay. Laura?
We
I'm gonna-
we take opposite ends.
That's called Night
Never.
Tower.
Y'all just
No,
don't.
we don't. No, we don't.
Y'all just don't want each other sloppy seconds.
Yeah. I'm going to say Boot because if I can't pronounce her name, no.
Yeah.
You can't pronounce Afkami?
Yeah. I don't even think you're pronouncing it right, but keep going.
Listen, he's pretending really well. He has done it perfectly every time, exactly the same way.
It's okay. I still can't say capsicum, so I'm still trying.
Capsaicin.
Yep.
Please
All
be
right.
hot. Please be hot.
You ready?
Please
Not
be
allowed.
hot. Please be hot.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here, everyone. Booda boom. Let's see
Oh,
her three
okay.
photos.
Except for that arrow
Oh.
on her nose.
Is that
It's
the
not
guy?
going to give me the. It's not going to give me her.
There you go. Keep going over.
Fail.
Okay. I mean, she's probably got a little meth in her.
Probably.
You know, little meth, little
See if she has
alien.
teeth.
A little makeup,
Right?
and this girl is hottie.
I mean, her
She-
jaw isn't collapsed, so I'm going to guess she has teeth.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Yeah. I mean, there you go.
She's better than most we've had.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Florida woman arrested
Close out of
23
your camera.
times since 2023. Let's see what we got going on here. Laura, don't look.
I was making sure you corrected it.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, come on, ads. I went through all these earlier and had no ads. Okay. See, she was arrested 23 times. I guess the original story. Well, all right. She was arrested off. Okay, she was accused of allegedly biting off a chunk of her boyfriend's ear.
Gross. Boot.
Okay. And this WBBF.com was doing some digging on that story. We noticed Sarah Wolchak
Oh,
Whoa.
my God.
Whoa.
had been arrested on 19 different occasions, including that one since 2003 in Volusia County. And on Friday, when WPF BPF was receiving or reviewing her arrest report, practically a year on that day, we noticed a very busy 2013, yada, yada. They're just talking about this chick's been arrested a bunch of times. She bit off her boyfriend's ear. Could have been some hot sex going on.
No.
No, it's like a wannabe Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jay, boot or bang?
I'm going to boot her.
Okay. Joe?
Boot.
All right. What's Keller doing?
Boot.
You're booting?
He banged this one. He booted the last one. He's
Oh my
gonna
God.
bang this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man,
They were
Keller
kinda even.
booted one.
I know.
That's unusual.
That's what I was surprised.
Man, tables turned while he was in Vegas or something.
Well, he went back to Bang. So this one he said Bang.
You've convinced him.
Okay.
He felt bad that he booted the last one.
What was their name again?
I don't think he said it.
You would ask me that.
Ear biter.
Right.
Sarah Wolchak.
Oh, Sarah.
Now she was arrested 23 times.
Yeah.
23 times.
This is not the same girl that was arrested so many times and like she was like the arrest queen or something that we saw like a couple months ago.
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't
Okay.
think- no, no.
I think she was like Georgia or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
But she
Or-
ended up being like a cute, like teenage, not teenage,
She was in
but, like
college.
early 20s. Yeah. I don't think it's the same
We
one.
had they had all her mugshots lined up.
No, this woman's been arrested since 2003, which means
Oh,
that
she's
she's been
older.
18 at that point. Yeah, so she's probably closer to 40, if not mid 40s.
It's over the hill.
She might need you, Joe, to bond her out. in the
She's no
future.
longer attractive if she was 18 in 2003. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Laura, what'd you do?
Boot.
You booted.
I
Okay.
booted.
All right. Here we go. Are we on the screen? Yes, we are. Let's go.
Ready?
There you go.
Oh, yeah, no. Why is
Yeah.
she? No.
She looks like she's proud to be arrested.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
looks like she's proud of the bruises
like,
that are
I'm-
on her neck.
She looks good. I mean, listen, your mugshot actually makes you look worse
It's
usually.
my
so
fault.
it's probably
I
good.
burned the
I
dinner.
mean,
It's
I've
my
seen
own
worse
fault.
mugshots, but it's funny though. Laura points it out. Those are totally strangulation marks
Yeah.
on her neck. So either she likes it rough or
Well, you would fight back if somebody bit off your ear too. He was probably like, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch! You bit off my ear."
yeah. I'm curious who started that fight and why she's the one that went to jail. But yeah, must have been a good
Well,
good
probably
scrap.
if you're strangling someone, you're not strangling them with their head by your ear. So she's not defending herself by biting his ear. He clearly got bit and then pulled her back and started choking her ass.
Okay,
That's my guess.
sure.
If you're choking somebody, don't let them close enough to you to punch.
Jay, what are some good Christmas cocktails? Have you heard of any specifically named? I have a list of 30. I just want to go over the top 10. And Joe, I know he mentions that he has an awesome liquor cabinet at the house.
We can make some right now.
Possibly. Joe,
We probably don't have the mixers. We just have the alcohol.
but you don't make things like if your friend says, make me a
No.
Margaret skirt. You don't know how to make a Margaret skirt.
What the fuck is that? It sounds like a
I think he's just making
doily
it up.
my grandma made.
That's the thing that goes on the bottom of the bed, like the ruffles.
Bed skirts, right?
But
All right.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, we know.
no, I have a couple of rums. I have a couple of bourbons and
Right.
and whiskeys and a couple of different 5 or 6 bottles of scotch, and 5 or 6 bottles of vodka. I mean, I don't really have an extensive collection. It's just a lot.
Okay.
Nothing really special, but
But you're aware of eggnog. The
Yeah.
eggnog is number one on the
So-
list, which
so
is
someone-
not surprising.
Someone came to the Christmas party and brought a nice bottle of eggnog. What was it? Jack Daniel's eggnog.
Okay.
It was like
Is that what you normally make it with? A
no,
whiskey?
No, it's like a pre-mixed bottle, and Christy said she enjoyed it. I didn't have it, but it's still in my fridge.
Did Chrissy get drunk at the Christmas party?
No.
Oh.
There have been some years that we either her or I have been quite drunk, but no,
I don't think
More so
I
you.
don't recall
No.
anybody getting like drunk. Like it was kind of tame, unfortunately.
no, this year
This
was
year,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There
so,
have been years where you've gotten pretty toasted.
Well, we all
Between
take
either-
we all take our turns.
Right.
yeah.
That's the great thing about living
It
across
was your
the street
turn
from
this
each
year,
other.
and you
Yeah, I
let us
know.
down.
Yeah. Living
Well,
across the street, you
wait.
just have to
But
walk.
she stepped up a few years ago. She was chasing the dragon.
That was more than a few years ago, but I will
true.
never
It
do
was
that
still
again.
a few years ago.
Yes,
It was
I've
3
definitely.
or 4, maybe 5 years.
Yeah, it's been. That was a.
So we got
That was a
this
night.
this cheap stuff called Mad Dragon, and it was just
Ugh.
it's just this
Can't even
nasty
hear
little
the name.
fruity little liquor drink, and it's like a malt beverage. And I got it at like a a gas station on Balm Riverview Road. Kind of like
That's the best.
the place that used to be a gas station that doesn't even serve gas anymore.
Right.
It just so we
Yeah.
call it the bodega because it reminds you of like the bodegas in New York where they have like incredibly old products, but they just sell weed out of the back.
And if you use your credit card, they're going to steal your information.
Pretty
and buy
much,
stuff. Yeah.
So I got it at the bodega, and it was Mad Dragon, and it comes in like all these different flavors. I actually still have a couple of bottles that I had bought a few years later
Ugh.
in the fridge, and we made her drink all 3 different,
I think there was like 4.
maybe 4 different kinds.
Why haven't we
Yeah.
had those on the Drinking with Drew show?
We call it chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Just because they're so nasty. We just drink them anyway, But chasing the dragon, she chased it.
Ugh.
Stacy did it too, and he did not survive either.
Didn't Alexis? Because it was when Jason and Alexis
Were they
were
still
next
here?
door. Yeah,
Okay.
they were still there. I think it was the last year they
Yeah.
were there.
Yeah, they used to come over and we would just sit in the kitchen and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Now we
Yeah,
sit in the garage.
But yeah, now I
Green
mean,
room.
a lot of people this year they went, kind of left early. I mean, we didn't really stay and party and whatnot. But I mean, I was hoping we were gonna play 43 apples. You play apples to apples, but whoever's card gets picked, you have to do a shot of 43.
You
So-
still have to. You have to get 43 and top it with heavy, like really
the
cold,
beer
cold,
shots?
heavy whipping cream, and it's the baby beers.
Yep.
Those are
Did
good.
your other neighbor? I don't recall seeing them. Neighbors to your right.
No, they were in Italy.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, too many people are planning stuff around your party. You
That's
know?
okay.
Your other neighbor across the street didn't show up. He was
He-
working.
He came and got food and took
Yeah.
it to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Okay.
By the way,
we have a
Keith-
good time.
Keith says moonshine is his guess for drinks for the holidays.
Moonshine,
Moonshine.
not moonshine with pickles in it.
Well,
right?
what did we have the other day? What did Fish bring over that we had?
It was that. What's that Spanish? Like it looks like
Yeah.
eggnog, but it's
Yeah,
not.
it's like it's a Puerto Rican.
Coquita.
Coquina.
Yeah. That,
Yeah.
Well, it's like a shell, but whatever.
That was really good. Like I could have drank several more of those, but they were dangerous. All right, so we have eggnog. The second one on the list is boozy hot chocolate, but it doesn't
Really?
say it's mixed with anything. But I guess it's just
It's-
boozy.
Probably with like a Bailey's or something, kind of like how you have your coffee, but
Yeah.
you add that in there instead.
I
That
could
could be
definitely do
good.
that. It says rum or tequila, but
Just
I wouldn't-
Just
well, I guess-
straight just straight rum or
it says añejo.
añejo. It's like an aged
It's
version.
like almost
of rum.
pendejo,
Yeah.
but añejo.
Añejo.
Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a cranberry ginger mimosa. Women
okay.
took that over, obviously. 4 is a brandy Alexander, whatever the fuck that is.
It's
It
old.
says-
That's an old drink.
Yeah, it says this decadent classic combines cognac, dark cream, dakokia. Somebody pronounce these for me because I have no clue. And cream. What is the kaku? It's CACAO. Cacao.
Like the
Cacao.
bean. Yes,
Oh, okay.
like where chocolate comes from. So it's like dark chocolate cream.
Mm,
Basically, yeah.
okay. Number 5 is the
That's the-
coquito.
There you go.
There you go.
Coquito.
Yep, and that was really good.
Similar to eggnog.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, we should have bought some of that.
Pickles
Um,
is screaming for me, by the way.
I know. She's going to come in here and cause bullshit.
What is that? That's a cat.
Yeah. A hot buttered rum is number 6.
That just looks like a coffee.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's in it. It just says buttered rum, but this says recipe of winter classics as an unexpected ingredient, softened vanilla ice cream. No, I'm not down for drinking ice cream. Once it's melted, I'm done with it. Like floats and shit like that, I can't do anything with melted ice cream.
I guess it would make it like a cream as opposed to using like a heavy whipping cream.
7 is an Irish coffee. That's normal. 8, apple cranberry Moscow Mule. That sounds really good. I really like Moscow Mules, so I could probably kill one of
What
those.
is that? Milk and vodka? Or?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's
No.
the ginger beer and vodka.
Yeah, it says vodka, lime juice, ginger beer, garnish with a fresh cranberry or an apple slice.
What's the one with milk then?
White Russian.
It's a
There
White
you go.
Russian, yeah. Yep.
Both Russian type.
Now, number 9 is a clog. I've never heard of that.
It's with a G, not a C.
Glog.
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 Yeah. Have you heard of that? I haven't heard of that. It says
Gulag.
Scandinavian mulled wine or mulled wine.
Oh, mulled wine. Yeah.
With this warming big batch drink. Dried figs and raisin
Lost
add
me.
nutty complexity to a mix of red wine, port, vodka, light brown sugar, oranges, and holiday spice. I bet you that's really fucking good.
Yeah,
I
but
bet you it's really fucking strong.
anything with more than 3 ingredients, I'm done. Like, no.
Well,
it's not worth my time.
as far as making it, yeah, I would not be a maker of it, but I'd be a buyer of it. If I could buy one of those and have a cigar, that's definitely a cigar, like a dessert
Yeah.
type drink, you know?
There you go.
Like a good amaretto sour
Yeah.
where they
Eh.
put like the orange slice on it.
Mhm.
You know?
And then number 10 is a hot
that makes
toddy.
it fancy. For
I
you.
know, yeah.
Isn't that what you're supposed to make when you're sick? A hot toddy.
Hot toddy. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're popular, so I've heard it. It's like what, a tea? It says tequila and dark rum.
Espresso martini. That's what you get throughout
Yeah.
the year. Not
Lemon
even.
That's
juice.
it. That's for me. That's it every time. Espresso
Yeah.
martini.
Yeah, that's number 11,
Yeah.
espresso martini.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. There we go. All right.
My wife likes the chocolate martinis.
Yeah, I do
Some
too.
Godiva.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dang.
if you go to Charlie's, where's the other place to get them? Even Cathedral
Even
Cigars.
Joya.
But you like Nicole makes them really good at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh yeah, Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yep.
We just went to Carrabba's and their holiday drink was their very berry martini. So it was their red sangria with vodka,
That
and they
sounds
throw
fun.
like a couple cranberries in it. But that was pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So I told Laura the other day she's in the wrong career field. This
Nice
escort's making
Podcasting.
$34,000 per week in December. She's an escort.
I'd be happy to make $34 off of this.
30, let's go with
Are you-
34 cents.
Are you
Add a
like?
decimal.
Are you gauging your talents in this
exactly,
field or what?
Exactly.
No,
I
but
mean, is that all you
if
think
I
you're
made
worth?
anything, it would be nice.
Is that all you think you're worth?
Oh God, no. I know I'm worth a lot more.
Now, what's funny is this article starts out with ho, ho, ho. It'll be a green
No judgment.
Christmas.
No judgment.
Yeah, it'll be a green Christmas for a former Wall Street accountant who reportedly raked in $34,000 a week during the holiday season as a stripper and escort catering to wealthy men looking for a professional girlfriend. Now, here's the weird thing, okay? She was a Wall Street accountant, so she's basically catering to the industry she used to work for. So I'm guessing she's probably a lot of people she used to work with are her clients. So is that
Right.
strange? Like she's like, you know,
Possible.
I think she's just changing her career path. She went from getting an hourly rate at an accounting firm that she was being paid for. Now
I don't
she's
think so.
getting all of her money.
It'd be equivalent to like a judge's assistant or a clerk turning into an escort, and then all the attorneys are her clients. That would be the equivalent because
If you know that they will pay, it's a great way of building your book very quickly.
I'm sure. I mean, so it says Maya Lee, 35. It could be Mia, but it's spelled
Bang.
M-I-A. Well, I'm going to show you the photos
Bang.
here in a minute.
Oh,
She gets her stocking stuffed with wads of cash, mainly from private dancing sessions at one of Manhattan's elite strip clubs, as well as charging for luxurious. So this is weird. So now it's saying she's at a strip club. That's not an escort.
She does both.
yeah, they do both. She said she's a stripper and an escort.
Yeah.
Well, but this article said escort. But okay, whatever.
Well, she's making her
But
bank.
which club though?
She's making her bank during the girlfriend experience, being the escort, traveling, doing events with people, but probably during her slow times, she strips.
It says
I think just the opposite.
yeah. Well, it says
Her steady money's coming from her stripper job.
You think?
Yeah.
Because if he keeps reading the article, it says that she just for like an hour of her time, it's like $1,300. That's if you want the wham bam thank you ma'am kind of thing.
All
Yeah.
right, let's
But
see
if
her.
you want
says-
like
I would like
if you
to
want
see
the
her
evening,
picture
it's like
now.
$7 grand.
Is
if
this
you want
just
to travel
news
with her, it's like
discussion or is this
15
Buddha
grand.
Bang?
We can
Little
do a
bit of
booter
both.
bang. Let's booter bang it, Joe. Okay?
I've already
We can-
seen
just
it. I've already
wondering.
seen
Well,
her, so
then,
I can't.
okay.
I mean, she's enough to make a stripper and make money. So
I
it's
posted
gonna
this
be a bang
article on the.
anyway.
Well, I posted the article on the page, so if you've seen it, you can't. But if you haven't,
haven't
then
seen
we'll,
it, but-
we'll booter bang it. Okay.
What club was she working at?
They don't say
Doesn't
because they
say.
don't
It
want.
makes a big difference.
Well-
They don't say.
It's
But
probably-
she's a high end escort.
Okay.
So
It's
she's
gonna be the
being the
Penthouse
girlfriend.
Club. She's right on like
Yeah.
the West Side Highway. That's
Okay.
all there is.
Okay, it
Yeah.
says a preponderance of my clients say I'm the most interesting woman they've ever met, Lee said.
She uses words like preponderance, of course.
Yes.
Does she offer to do their taxes?
She says,
She's probably has in the past.
who wouldn't give up the name of her high-end jiggle point, or jiggle joint, sorry.
Jiggle joint?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a combination of unique skills and interest in life experiences. Sure you do. A self-professed psychopath, according to Business Insider, Lee also competes in mixed martial arts and has a love for luxurious items such as high-end cars, expensive liquor, and imported cigars.
Wow.
I
So
have-
she can kick your ass too.
Yeah.
So if she
Right.
smokes, she pokes.
Apparently, I have traveled to over 60 countries. I speak 4 languages, and I have a slew of tomboy hobbies like competitive shooting and racing.
So she's a lesbian.
The funny thing is my friend had this like thing. He was talking to like a bunch of strippers. The majority of strippers are all lesbians.
A lot
They
of
just
them.
they just
I
do
mean,
it. They
or
just do it for the
bisexual.
money.
A lot of them bisexual.
What are you talking about? They're all single moms trying to put their kids through school.
And she's going to be a nurse in the future too.
Yeah.
All right. So Joe, boot or bang?
Boot.
You're booting.
She speaks 4 languages and she's very well, educated.
She's making
So you want a
30,000 a
booter?
week. She's bangable.
You don't want a banger?
Bang. Yeah.
Bang,
I mean,
bang, bang,
what's
bang,
the point,
bang,
Joe?
bang,
What's
bang,
the
bang.
non-bang?
Wait, what did I
Listen,
say?
he's
said
always
boot.
wrong,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
the opposite. Bang.
Yeah, bang. I messed that one up. I wasn't paying attention.
He's so used to saying boot. He's just like it just second nature
Yeah.
now.
All right. What's Keller saying?
He says bang.
Keller's banging. Okay. Let's see
I
what
hope
we're
she's
doing
like
here.
800 pounds. And she just eats on TV for people to watch.
Could be.
All right. Here we go.
Wow.
Boom, ba-da, ba-boom, ba, boom.
Wait, which one is she?
There you go.
She's, you know,
That looks like
speaks
her-
4
Really?
languages. Yeah.
That looks like her work, like her
Okay.
business
let's-
accountant.
Let's scroll
look.
down. Here we go.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
a little
her.
better.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm your girlfriend for the weekend.
Okay.
Call
I
me
agree.
Yoko. And,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Let's see what else she's doing
Oh,
over here.
there's
A
some
little-
side
little
boob
nip,
going on.
little nip slip over there.
Side boob.
Is that lettuce? Is this a salad?
Okay. I mean,
All
you can
right.
save 50% off 5 books.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not hot for teacher, but I don't know. I wouldn't kick it out of bed either. It's kind of like one of those.
You don't have the Asian fetish?
No,
Yeah,
A lot of guys
I
do.
don't. I don't.
A lot of guys do.
No, I don't know. I don't. And to me, honestly, it's one of those things to where it's not even about the Asian factor. It's just like I've seen really attractive Asian chicks. She's not one of them. Like
Yeah.
she's just trying to throw her boobs around. I mean, she's not like I don't know. I'm gonna give her a 6+ is what I'm throwing.
I'm not
Okay.
giving her $30,000.
No,
No.
no way. I mean, she definitely looks like the type that would probably like meet you at a
That
bar.
price,
and
she better be really good.
she would try to chat you up for a couple free drinks and then
Yeah.
haul ass.
I'd worry she'd take my kidney. Fuck that.
That's true too.
Well, if you read the article, it said that are you back on the screen?
I am not yet. Let me
I'll
get
get-
stand by one.
It said that she was married, and then the last couple of years of their marriage, they were in an open marriage. But I guess he said that, or he was starting to like fuck with her money. She's like, nobody fucks with my money. And that's why she calls herself like a psychopath, because she's more interested in money and doing
I'm
things
more
that she
interest-
wants to do and not.
I'm
she
more
doesn't give a shit
interested in
about other people.
understanding this. So, like, they started off with a normal relationship, and eventually it became open. So there's hope.
Maybe.
Well, she probably had like the picturesque, like, oh, I work on Wall Street. My husband's probably a doctor. Who the fuck knows? And then she decided, I can
Well-
make more money doing this, and but it's got to be an open relationship. 'Cause I can't very well bang guys on the side. If
Well,
know.
she was a Wall Street accountant, so she's used to high money. She's used to dating rich dudes.
yeah,
That was probably her goal getting into that industry. Just like police dispatchers want to fuck cops. Wall Street accountants want to fuck.
That's a thing.
Well, oh yeah, big time.
Because there's a lot of dispatchers
Big
out there.
I heard your voice today on that radio.
No, it's big. Trust me.
Breaker 19. That's a 10-370.
that's a completely different Breaker 19 set of people on either side
Yeah,
of the
radio is
radio.
radio. Podcasts are podcasts. Truck drivers are the same as cops.
Well, who was it that said?
That's like saying lot lizards are the same as 911 operators, and I don't think they'd appreciate that.
What's a lot lizard?
What? Are you serious?
Joe.
You don't know what a
What?
lot lizard is?
Yeah, Joe. What
Is
the
that
hell?
is that like a? Do you know what it is?
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Make me look bad.
It's a prostitute that hangs out at like truck stops.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
So they call them lot lizards.
yeah,
Never
they
heard
just
that
knock
one
on the
before.
window.
And but
and-
they're like the snaggletooth meth heads
Yeah.
that like, sleep in a dumpster kind of thing.
I know what a meth head is, but I just
So this
never
is
heard
what
the
you
term.
used to do.
That's right.
Now
exactly.
you're in the
before
court
well,
system.
I'm not. I mean, lot lizards are like 90 pounds because usually they have some issues.
Right.
But yeah, those are the ones that you find dead on the highway because truckers are kidnapping them and killing them and then throwing them in the bushes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where do you guys live? What the hell happens?
Well, I mean,
Too much criminal minds.
no, I'm serious. It's a legit thing. I mean, my dad was a truck driver. I'm sure he had a few victims. I don't know.
Have you done?
That would actually be so interesting to find out.
Have
Like
you done
I would
DNA testing?
let's do some.
No, I don't want to give the CIA my DNA.
You should.
No, let's do it. I
Yeah.
want to know if
Way.
your dad was a killer. That would be
Find
like
out
cool,
if he
but
had
weird,
some,
and it would be fun.
did he rape some people in like different cities and like you have like
I mean, I was
half-
born.
half
I wasn't
kids
a
out
wanted
there?
child, so it was an accident. So probably. I
That
mean,
makes sense.
yeah. There's a lot of weird things in the Carlton gene pool that maybe
Wasn't this just a thing in the news recently where the guy on his deathbed admitted to
and the
being-
the daughter like ratted him out or
yeah,
something.
he was
Yeah.
he was running from the law for many
He was a-
decades.
He robbed a bank
yeah, he
in like
worked-
the
he worked in the
70s.
Oh yeah,
bank or
for like
something.
200,000 or something.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
because he wanted to start over and he wasn't
Mhm.
making enough to do it, so he robbed a bank, got away with it.
It's a pretty good take back then, 200
Right.
something.
Well, yeah, they
Yeah.
were saying that it was equivalent to like maybe half
Millions or
million or something like that now, and it was just enough for him to start over, get the new identity. Because back then you just have to go say, "Oh, I lost my ID. Here's my information." And they believed you. Like you didn't have to have proof. And he worked a full-time job. His wife did, and he had like a normal life after that.
This is his way of showing you that he actually paid attention to the Drinking with Drew group page
yes,
on
I
Facebook.
appreciate it.
Right.
Candy's never heard of the term lot lizard either, so I
What?
thought it was a very very
No,
like dinner table like term.
Right.
I guess
Well,
not.
I guess
Nope.
not.
Well, I'm educating people on the show today.
Right.
A lot lizard is a new profession if you want to make $25
By
at the truck
sucking dick.
at the truck stop. Sometimes 15, depending on
Maybe a bump of coke. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. But lot lizard
I
is
don't
a
know.
very
You two seem to freaking know. It sounds like you guys actually have done this. So
no, it's a
different.
it is
different.
It's a-
Different than the British dogging, right?
yeah, I mean it's a legit profession. Truckers need some
I'm
love
sure they
while
have a
on the road.
checkbox on the IRS tax forms for a lot lizard. Yep. It's a legitimate profession.
Johanna, do they have a checkbox for lot lizard on?
She says, I think legit.
Yeah, I think they do.
on
They have-
the
they have their
road
own
again,
SIC code, right?
Don't find me
And if
a
you're
lot
if you're
lizard
a
on the
little
road again.
if you're a little more classy, I guess you could be a lot chameleon, or maybe we can come up with a new term if you like are a little more uppity on your parking lot
Now, is there a
snazziness.
difference if it's in like a Target parking lot or like a Walmart?
No, it's like
Or
a
is this like Dollar
a
General?
truck stop.
No, you got to be a
So
truck.
this,
it's
so
gotta
this
be a
isn't
truck
this
stop.
isn't Buc-ee's then, right?
Yeah, well, it's
No
Buc-
truck-
I-
no
I've
trucks
never,
allowed.
I've never
There's
been
no
to a truck
trucks
stop.
No
in
trucks allowed in a
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
No,
Really?
trucks.
No, it
It's
wouldn't.
all cars.
They have 120 gas pumps and no trucks.
Are you
all cars.
serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
It's-
You haven't
it's-
been yet? They
I've
are-
not
it's
been.
an
No, I have
experience.
not.
Why is there no trucks allowed?
Because they don't want it for trucks. They want it to be just people. Like
That's
regular
crazy.
people. All cars, 120 pumps. They have a store inside that's kind of like going to like Cracker Barrel. And they have a jerky
yeah,
beef jerky bar.
like a
They
deli
have
counter with
20,
just beef
20
jerky.
different types
It's
of beef
crazy.
jerky. You just point it and they're like, "Oh, they give you a fucking piece that's like that big."
I've heard all
And they
about
wrap
it.
it up.
I've just never been.
I just
That's
I,
amazing.
I
Well,
bought
there's
I
not one
bought
that's
2
close
pounds
to
of beef
us.
jerky when I was there 2 weeks
They're
ago.
gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
They're so fucking
Yeah.
good. They're,
They're
gonna,
gonna-
be everywhere.
they're
Are
I
they
mean-
supposed to be building the largest one in the U.S., like in Ocala?
Yeah, but I
Like,
just
they're
heard
just
in my
working on it?
home, up in my town in New York, they're about to fucking clear it, and they're like leveling a mall, and they're gonna put
My
one there.
God.
A Buc-ee's?
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
crazy. Yeah, so it's a good place. You'll love. I mean, when you're traveling, the gas is actually the cheapest around by like 20 cents.
Better than Wawa?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
And imagine Wawa on like right off of the highway, off of 95. It's more expensive than anywhere,
Yeah.
but it's still cheaper than if you were inland.
Okay. So, Laura, you're not going to change careers?
No, I'll pass.
You
Thank
sure?
you. I like having clean STD tests. Thank you.
Wait.
You've been with him for a while. You haven't really got
That's true. I should
retested.
probably.
Hold on. So
retest that.
you're assuming that because she's an escort, she's just throwing herself around there unprotected and
Oh, we were just talking
being
about lot
unsafe.
lizards.
Oh.
I thought we were still on that profession.
I mean, well, we could. I don't think you're going to make as much money. I mean, we could go
Yeah, no.
$34,000 a week versus maybe
$250.
$700. I
a
don't know.
month. and a half. Yeah, they don't make a lot.
Just walking up to a random truck driver and a
Yeah.
Right.
you got $15.
Yeah. $5. What do you got? I need a pack of Marlboro Reds.
Right.
I need a non-filtered Camel.
Yeah, I'll give you this
Well,
one free. If you
that's
come back
$15
next
in New
week.
York.
Yeah, I mean, or what's the? Did they outlaw the cigarette? The what am I thinking of?
The unfiltered ones?
No,
The menthols.
menthols. Yeah, they were supposed to
They're working on something. I don't know.
they were supposed to do
But
some.
I know
fucking-
when I moved here, 13 years ago, like my dad still smoked in New York, and I think he stopped now. But, he was two
You
packs a
think
day.
he did? You were just
Well-
out in the fucking woods hunting deer.
Right.
Did he
For-
smoke a
for 2
cigarette?
No,
weeks.
I haven't seen him smoke at all.
Oh,
I think he
well,
quit a couple of years ago.
Then he quit. A
But-
couple of
Well,
years
maybe
it
he
was-
just
it
doesn't
was-
want to smoke
It
around
was
his child.
it was during the pandemic and stuff.
ago. Joe's out there with a cigar.
Yeah. I haven't
But-
seen Joe smoke a cigar yet.
Nah.
Back then, like down here it was like $5.50 a pack for like a Marlboro's, and up in New York it was like it started at $8, then it was $12, then it was $15.
And it was a blowjob.
It's literally $15 a pack.
You
in New
literally
York
have to
for
give
cigarettes.
a blowjob to get a pack. Yeah, but that's what it was when I left too. It was 15. And I think I told this story
Yeah.
probably on here, right? So I
Oh.
was a smoker, and I smoked 2 packs a day, so $30 a day.
Isn't that a Beastie Boys song?
I wouldn't. Yeah, yes, it was. I wouldn't buy a carton. It was so stupid. I would smoke all the time, and so this is 12 years ago. 13. So the only reason I quit is because I was working for a company that put in their whatever their shit was, that it was going to be $10 more a week for your health insurance if you were a smoker, and I was like, fuck that, I'm quitting. That's what got me to quit. I quit because of I didn't want to
Did you
pay
cold
out of
turkey?
principle. Yes, I was done. That's
Wow.
it.
My company went from giving you like $600 reduction in your insurance premiums for not being a smoker to getting rid of that and then charging you $600 extra if you were a smoker. So basically it's a $1,200 swing.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's nuts. But yeah,
I mean,
but
we don't-
hey,
I mean, I don't
give them
smoke, so it
credit.
doesn't matter to me,
It worked. It
but,
worked.
yeah.
It worked for me. You know, like I said, it didn't bother me. I spent $30 a day, but you told me it was going to be $10 a week more, and I was fuck that.
No.
I'm quitting. Out of principle, I'm quitting.
And
I showed them.
And he saved as much money to buy that shirt.
Yeah, I got this sweatshirt. That's all I got to show for it.
Man, I'm trying to get this next story pulled up, and it's not wanting to give me volume. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. All right, so hang on.
Smack it.
Pause it.
Smoking a pancake.
Hang on, Keith. I'll call you in a minute.
A lot
Keith
of
is
people
calling.
you guys are talking
Hang
to.
on.
How many people listen
Hang
to
on.
this
Milking
show
a
now? It
pancake.
used to only be like 3, and they would fall off.
Keith Keller. Hang on.
Gotta stop. People have milk.
Hang on. Keith, can you hear me? Yeah, hang on. This
Barely.
stupid.
It's not on. You gotta put them on.
No, I don't want. See, I'm trying not to do the speakerphone thing. This fucking phone shit should work.
Such hostility,
Well,
you know?
Sounds like somebody needs to order some better equipment.
Sounds like somebody needs a zigga zugga
Keith
zigga.
Keller, can you hear me?
You're back at the wrong video.
I don't know, man. I don't know
Just
why
put 'em
it's
on
not.
speaker.
I don't
There
know
you
why
go.
it's not working.
Put 'em up to
Keith,
the right.
I can barely hear you, but you sound like you're at a truck stop. You sound
Well,
like you're at a truck stop.
Are you picking up a lot, Lizard?
My name is Red. I don't know who this Keith guy is. My name is Red. Last name Nick. Red Nick.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I'm from Colorado. I'm here deer hunting in Colorado.
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 Hey, did you just hear the news that you're no longer going to be allowed to vote for Donald Trump in Colorado? That they ruled that he is not allowed on the ballot in the state of Colorado.
How can they decide that? Isn't that a federal thing?
Well, that's
Well,
what they decided.
Each election is actually handled by individual states.
I don't really fucking vote anyway.
You have to actually qualify in the state and like file forms in every state in order to be on the ballot.
Every
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 state, yeah.
person who runs for president
Yeah.
has to file in every single
Every
state.
state.
Yes.
Yeah, but so now actually,
The only time I've ever voted was when legal marijuana was fucking going up in my town for recreational. That's the only time I voted.
and that's all Colorado's doing. They actually put a joint up for president instead, so we can vote.
Yeah, so I'd vote then.
Yep.
What's going on, man? How much did you lose in Vegas?
Actually, I made out. I actually started playing Texas Hold'em, and I won about little over $500.
Nice.
Okay. You did better than Jay.
So I actually paid for my whole trip.
Yeah, bring it here. We're actually going to have a poker game here on the podcast in a few weeks.
Well, we were going to, but somebody had a really nice set of poker chips and they sold them.
Oh,
That's true. I
yeah.
did.
You know?
Yeah, he
It
did.
is true.
I mean, I got a couple of good,
Those
a
were
couple
beautiful.
of like cheap sets.
I was really
if you wanna use
pissed that
them.
you sold those.
Then you should have bought them. They were sitting there for sale.
I mean, I made a good profit on them.
Or you should have just taken them. He never would have known.
I know. I was just hopeful we would use them and play cards.
Hey, Andy, did I tell you that week
Who's
I was
Andy?
trying to send you Hey?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Little spinner.
Go ahead.
Did I tell you I got hit by a redneck fucking when I was taking your helmet to the post office?
No.
I thought I told you that.
Did
why
you?
It was 2 days late. Yeah. This place is swarming with hunters. Like.
Oh, you
the
did
last
tell me
year-
that. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I got
Yeah.
too drunk and I forgot temporarily. Yes.
I was crossing the street and a redneck came flying around the corner, not paying attention what the hell he was doing, and there was a cop right across the street. He saw everything that happened. And,
Oh,
luckily
they're
I
not going to
didn't
do
really get
anything.
hurt.
They're like, look, a stoner got hit by a car.
Yeah,
Well, you know.
but
So,
So what are you hunting out there anyway? Did he say?
who?
Colorado. They got some deer. They got elk out
What
there.
is he hunting?
He's
Oh,
not
he wasn't
hunting.
hunting. He was on the way to the post office,
He was delivering a package for me.
which is right over here actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused. I don't usually hear rednecks talking about rednecks. It's weird.
They're all just cousins.
have you been on the show since Keller's called?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
he doesn't know.
here's the background of Keller.
Okay.
Keller and I grew up around the same time in Temple Terrace. We used to party together left and right. And we have a lot of stories that occasionally come up on the podcast.
Oh, and he confirms
Well,
or denies.
You see, if you listen to the show, you would know.
I can't.
He can't. His attention span's just
Well,
not
you
there.
know, then now we know we could have made fun of him more when he wasn't here.
We will. We
You
will.
absolutely
didn't.
could have.
We
Yeah.
still
We will.
can.
We didn't
still
because
can.
we were trying to be polite to a fellow co-host. But you
Oh,
know,
that's nice.
if we know you're not going to listen, we can make fun of you more.
Yeah. So Keller, when you got hit, did you tell me that? I'm trying to rehash the story because I remember you talking about it, but I don't remember the specifics of it.
yeah, I was just walking across the street with the package, and a car came flying around the corner, and I jumped out of the way a little bit, but it kind of caught my hip a little bit because the rednecks around here from out of town, they have big bumpers on their freaking trucks, So
I got a girlfriend that has one of those.
that the edge of the bumper kind of clipped my hip, but it didn't really fuck me up or anything. But the cop came flying over there asking me if I was all right because I knew who he was, and he was like, "You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." I said, "I'm fine." They called an ambulance and everything. They checked me out. They're like, "Nah, he's good. If he wants to go to the hospital, he can." But I was like, "I'm not going to the hospital here. The hospital here sucks. It's a bunch of damn hicks that don't know what the hell they're doing." So, but the redneck that hit me, the hunters, they were from Texas, and they drove here from Texas in their big ass 4x4, and they were actually drunk.
Go figure.
And and the cop was kind of like, "Well, get out of the car. I got to test you for drinking." And the guy was stumbling all over the place. The other guy in the passenger seat fell out of the fucking truck. And they were like, the cop was just like, "Well, do you want to press charges?" And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "If you're gonna bust him for drunk driving, go ahead." I said, "I don't want to press charges because I don't want to have to go through the fucking court shit. I want to fuck with it. I don't want to waste my time. They're paying out the ass for hunting here anyway because they're out of staters. They pay like $5,000 to go hunting here. So they ended up getting a ticket for reckless driving. I think it was like $1,000 ticket.
Yeah, that's nothing. They'd have
Yeah.
been like, okay, we got a lot lizard back home. We're good.
Now, if he was on his way to the post office, it had to be like before like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So these guys were drunk that early in the day.
Yeah, day drinking,
they're
Joe.
drunk. They're drunk here at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, man.
Yeah, they're probably, going out early morning, getting drunk.
Can somebody
and
get me another, what the hell are they called? American Amber? What are they called?
Roscoe Beer Company.
Roscoe Beer Company, American
where
Amber.
where there's lots of hunting and lots of rednecks.
I
out there.
guess you really like it.
It's not bad. I mean, how many we have left? 4?
That's it. I only had
that
4.
was a 4-pack.
It was a 4-pack.
Do you want this one, Jay?
No, you can have it.
Yeah. Did you bring yours in?
No.
You didn't bring yours from the garage?
Nope.
Give him that
There's
one and
just
you have one of
Michelob
your
Ultras.
Mick Ultras.
Here, you can have it.
He can go out in the garage and get
Unless-
his.
do you wanna
his,
go get-
his,
I'll go
his
get
other.
mine.
Yeah, go grab yours. All right, Keller, when are you going to come out and be on the show in person?
I don't know. I'm trying to plan a trip out there.
Oh, good. I got this one
sometime
here.
next year, early next year sometime.
Okay.
Trying to figure it out.
All right, man. Well, be safe out there. Gamble for me when you go back to Vegas, and we'll chat with you soon.
Yeah, I'll be going there again. But if you guys ever go, let me know. I'll meet you guys out there, man. I
We
like
can't
it out
go
there.
anywhere,
It was
man.
my-
We got too
This
many.
is my first time.
We got too many damn
in there.
critters, man. We can't go anywhere. That's the
It's
damn
true.
truth.
We would have to rent an RV that was big enough for everyone, and then still have somebody come and feed the fish every day.
Oh, look at Lisa's on the chat. What's up? All right, man. We're gonna run, and we'll talk to you
All right,
next
guys.
week.
All right, I'll talk to you guys next week.
Later, bro.
Bye.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know why the phone call ordeal is not working. It's really pissing me off. And I'm sure it could be like a very simple ordeal that I'm missing on my phone, but it's just really pissing me off. Because ever since I switched to the new Apple, it's not working. And now I have to put people on speakerphone and do that bullshit.
Well, this weekend we'll just sit and I'll start calling the line and we'll figure it out.
Why don't you get a dedicated studio phone and then you can have the phone hooked up right up to the machine?
I guess we could use your old phone because you still have it.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really have like a phone port like that, but I mean, I guess maybe we can figure that out. Anywho, so Jay, did you have very long wedding vows?
No.
Just whatever the pastor told you or the officiant?
Yeah, the officiant, a judge. It was all a blur. It was real quick.
Did you elope?
No.
Did you make anything up? Did you?
But we had it at like a restaurant, hotel, and so he's a friend of the family. So
You got married at Golden Corral?
yeah.
Did you customize any of it, or you just kind of
No,
went old school and read from the Bible?
I don't think either one. I think he made me repeat some easy stuff. I did. She did. We called it a day, and then we all went and drank, and we were happy.
Okay, Joe, how about you?
We just used the standard, whatever the priest gave us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My-
So
the priest at our wedding.
What did you
actually-
use on your
oh.
2 weddings?
What are you guys gonna do for Jack's 3rd wedding?
I don't
Don't
know,
ask me.
but check this one out, okay? So
What? He just skipped right on
Yeah.
over it.
No, he was just trying to
just
segue
jump-
into his story. That's
Just
Yep.
jump
all
over
it
my
was.
question.
Yep.
Yep.
all right.
Nobody wants to hear from you.
All right, so listen to this one. Oh, why is it turning it off here?
That's all I got. I was a smack ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
He says, "I'm gonna smack that ass every chance I get."
That was it.
I was a smack ass every chance I get.
Good for him.
That's all I got.
He's got a big ass. Good for him.
Is that it?
So
I was a
this
smack ass every chance I get.
Is that it?
That's all.
Are you sure?
this guy, he's
You don't want to say one nice thing about her?
It's all
you
that
know?
little boing that makes it.
he's
I mean,
get-
I feel like it would, he should have at least had, something sweet, and then he could have ended on, a funny note, but,
No,
he just,
he
he
started.
did not write
He started
anything.
getting fucked up too early. That's
Right.
all.
Probably.
Yes.
yeah,
I didn't, and I wanted to, but
yeah,
I
he's getting
started
a lot
drinking
of he's getting a
afterwards.
lot of flack over that. But honestly, who gives a shit? He said what he wanted to. Obviously, it was from the heart. Laura loves getting her ass smacked. So I do it in
I do.
public,
I
when
do.
she's not expecting it.
twice the other night when we were walking into
Yeah,
whatchamacallit.
'cause I missed the first time.
Good to know. All right.
How you missed?
No, let me
I
tell
don't
you.
know.
We'll all participate. Good
Can
to know.
I show you? Here, hold on, do this. Go.
What?
So when you're doing the smack ass, do it like this.
I have to stand up for this.
Well,
Yeah,
you gotta do.
with your belt buckle undone too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
So-
I didn't know we were getting a fucking
So
demo
don't
here.
do it like this. You can't.
Yeah, he like
You can't do the sideways. You gotta do it like that.
right.
Like get it under.
I don't know.
You gotta go under.
Last time I saw her get her ass smacked, she didn't like it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
Well, it wasn't from Drew.
Oh, but it was
So-
solid like that, though.
Right.
yeah. So I missed it
So who
going
was it from?
sideways.
Bubs.
You know, Bubs.
Oh.
Were you on that show? You were on that show.
I don't
It
remember.
was the show. It was the show where Casey brought her friend.
Oh yeah, her. Where's she
What
from?
was her name? She has an accent. I can't remember.
I don't
God damn,
think.
what
I
was
don't
her
know if
name?
No,
I
it
know
was
her
not.
name.
I've never been here when Casey brought a friend. So.
Yeah, you weren't here.
But it was
yeah.
a name that Bubs kind of.
No, but I was here
Connected-
for the ass slap.
Then you were here.
Then you were here with the friend.
Yeah, blonde, short-haired chick.
No, you know what? That's wrong. It was the week
Thank
after that he was here for the
If
ass
you,
slap.
yes,
The
if you
week
could
after
just if you could just slow down and repeat that I'm right
you were
and
right.
Jack is wrong.
Jay
Thank
was
you.
right, but I was wrong at first as well. So it was the ass slap when Jay was here, and then the next week, Casey and her friend were here. Is it Misty?
I never even heard of
I don't know.
Misty.
It was like the next week. I can't remember her name, but Mike or Bubs, when he heard it, he kind of made it sound like a stripper name, which she was not a fan of. She did not like that
Lisa said
connection.
Misty. Misty's
Misty.
definitely a stripper
It is
name,
Misty.
and
Yes, it was
I
Misty.
think we
It
should.
was Misty,
I think
okay.
we should play the game. So,
Misty, yeah.
boot or bang.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
Are we allowed to
bang.
do boost?
Do we have her? Do we have her picture? I'm gonna guess.
No,
bang.
we don't.
We can find the old episode. It was
I'm
probably
sure we
like
could.
episode 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was early on.
Lisa said boots in Florida. Yes, Lisa.
Yes.
Women fucking wear boots in Florida.
Yes,
all
I'm wearing
the time.
them still right now.
It was what 42 42 last night. This is like
Yes.
It is cold.
women love this weather because now they can put their sweaters on,
Mm-hmm.
they can put their boots on, they can get all that shit that they only can wear 3 days a year.
But I'm also getting to work before the sun comes up, so I'm walking, and the weather that's colder than normal, and I'm walking 2 blocks from the parking garage to my office. So
My wife dragged me to the mall Sunday. I had to buy her another, like it's probably fake fur coat. She had
I'm
like
sure
this
it
little fake fur. I'm like,
unless it was
you,
$3,000.
you have a full length one. You have a full length mink. You have all these
But you guys
that
went to
you
York a
don't
lot.
wear. Not in the fucking winter.
oh, okay.
And so, but anyway, back to that. I just wanted to say that I haven't shopped at Abercrombie and Fitch in
She bought it at Abercrombie and Fitch.
20 years, I think, since I've been in there. And by the way, I'm a big fat guy. They had a whole section of big fat guy stuff that was
Really?
like I got a shirt for $8 I only went in there because we were looking for something for my niece, and I couldn't even believe it. There was like just a whole area of clearance.
Clearance,
2XL fat guy shit, and yeah, I cashed in. I bought myself
I can't
$100.
remember the last time
I spent
bought
$70
anything,
on her
let
fake
alone
fur,
been there.
and I got $100 worth of my shirts.
So,
Nice.
did you go to that or see that new restaurant outside the mall? It's right next to Cheesecake Factory.
No, because I went in the other side there.
You always got to go in that side, man.
Right.
Go into the back side.
Like where the
Hell,
book's a million.
It was
is.
amazing to even find
Well,
a parking
I
spot
know.
when I did. I showed up at 4 p.m. on
I know,
Sunday.
I know. But there's all the restaurants are in the back.
Yeah.
West side.
So what did it take over the like place that was just a bar, like a brewery
Yes.
place? Yeah,
Yes.
because that was never gonna make it there.
yeah. So this place is huge. It looks really nice. We went to brunch like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not really overly thrilled about the brunch, but I do want to go check out the dinner. I'm really curious about that. Anyways,
But we went there. We're like, oh, first thing I asked, when did you guys open? Because we hadn't been there when they were up. She goes, oh, we just had our 1-year anniversary.
there's no way.
We're like, what the fuck? Like, we come to the mall like more than once a year and walk by that because we always go in through that side
Talking
of the
the
mall.
Brandon Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I've been
that
there in
Japanese
years.
place, that Morimoto or whatever the hell that is there. What's that one there across the street? It used to be next to CC's, or
What?
CC's is gone or what? A long time now.
What?
Next to
CC's.
Bahama Breeze on that side. What's the
Oh, the
Chinese,
the
Japanese,
big
whatever it is?
The big horse?
The big horse. What is that?
Is that a horse? I don't know.
It's the horse, of course.
It's really good. I haven't been there in a long time.
It's-
During the pandemic, we used to go there a lot.
What is
'cause
that place?
You could sit outside. there,
Payway
too.
is the cheap version of it.
What?
They used to have one at West Shore Mall too.
Payway was like the fast food version of this restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know what it
It's
is.
got the big horse.
Yes.
What is the
Oh,
name
God.
of
The
it?
one that's at the airport too?
No, I don't know.
No,
if it's an
that's
airport.
that's Payway, I think. At
No,
the
they
airport.
had the horse at the airport.
The horses at the airport?
No, I think the airport has Payway.
I'm not familiar with Payway.
Yeah.
And my
I used to
friend,
call it Pee Wee.
my
until somebody
friend
corrected
from
me.
Riverview here was the regional
Yeah, but
manager.
there was a
for
big.
Payway.
It's the big horse outside of the restaurant.
Why is everybody blanking on this right
I
now?
don't
I
know.
don't know.
It's driving me
I'm-
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to waste too much time on it.
Are you
but
looking it up, Jay?
But
Yeah.
they did
Oh,
have
you're
one at the
Googling?
airport though.
I don't know. I don't go to the airport.
Yeah, that's right. You've never
What is
flown
it, Jay?
anywhere.
What is it?
It's bringing up the place across the street. I think it's bringing up PF Chang's.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. Yes. That's it. Okay.
Well,
move-
that's a big chain. We should have thought of that one.
We
Everybody.
can move on.
Yeah, I left my
Sorry.
credit card at the one at the airport one time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we shredded it for you." I'm like, "Okay."
Really?
No, that's good
And you
because
accepted that?
well, yeah, well, because
I'd have been pissed.
no, because this way at least I know like they cut it up and not like
I literally
'Cause-
just
'cause-
forgot my
And I-
credit card.
Because they told you they did.
Right.
well,
Wow.
because when I call the credit card, I'm like, just send me another one. You don't have to give me a new account number or anything like that.
No.
'Cause otherwise they'll give you-
work in banking. Why would you ever say that? Just give me a new fucking card. with a
Yeah,
new
but I don't want
number.
to have to go onto all the websites and change my account storage.
But some
You do it on the
shitbag
porn
from
sites all the
fucking
time.
Payway probably still has your fucking card.
Well, I haven't used it, so
I literally just forgot my credit card at Carrabba's, and we went across the street to Home Goods. And as I went to go pay, I realized I didn't have it, so I had to go back across the street. And it took probably longer to get my damn credit card than it did to
They
eat
said,
there.
sorry, we just shredded it. It's been 10 minutes.
yeah. Well, I didn't remember for like 3 days.
Well,
Oh
that's
yeah,
your
no, mine was
fault
like
then.
20 minutes. Yeah.
That's your fault, Joe.
Well,
All right, so wife gets out of hospital.
your wife or my wife or
Well,
just the
we're
general.
talking about a story,
News
Joe.
story.
News story, Joe.
New story.
I'm just wondering if this is like
New story.
hypothetical.
Oh, it's
or-
gonna be. I mean,
Like-
it's
We're gonna make it hypothetical.
here's
but we're gonna
here's
give
how
you,
it works, Joe. It's a real story, and then we
Yeah.
turn the real story into a hypothetical story. So
All right, go for
here's
it.
how it's gonna work.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Make
So
sure you tell us the rules ahead of time.
yeah. So this is
Sorry,
the
you haven't been on
story.
the show for a year, Joe.
Yeah. I just got out of the hospital. My husband still expects me to cook for him. Do you have a problem with that? What's the deal? I
The
mean,
day of, or like a week later, or
Here's my thinking, because I read the article when you posted it,
mhm.
and I think that that's just how their relationship has been, because they've been married for like 30 some odd years. The guy just retired, I think. But I think that she's probably gotten sick in the relationship. She takes care of herself. He doesn't tender to her like, every need when she's sick. She always does it to him. So when she's sick, getting out of the hospital, she's still up and doing things probably for herself. So he expects the same in return. Like, he doesn't ever see her down and out to where she can't do anything, even for him. And he just needs a nice conversation and a good hit of reality, I think.
is this a Buddha bang or no?
No,
Oh.
it's a Dear Abby article. So
Bang.
unless you want to bang Abby.
Definitely bang.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm very, I guess, independent in those ways, but I also, she doesn't really like to cook. She's tried to cook, but she's not like, waking up. I'm not.
Good try, Laura.
I don't know. I've
Maybe
heard
you'd be better at a
No.
truck stop.
I've heard someone became codependent because of
Well,
this
that's
relationship.
that's what I was, that's
That
what I
you
was
can't
getting
even
to.
you
Here's-
can't even find the TV remote without
That's
her.
what I'm getting to, Joe.
Here's my thing when it comes to cooking. So maybe it's because the
Incentive.
the model that I have as an example to go by is that my grandmother was married to my grandfather until the day he died, and
She kill him.
no, cancer did. But thanks, Joe.
Just wondering.
Wow, sore subject. Way to go, Joe.
But
Bang, definitely bang.
she would cook dinner. He would do the dishes.
All right.
Someone
What?
who shall not be named expects me to cook, do the dishes, put it
That's
all away.
not true.
Literally, I have had
use fucking paper plates. Everyone's happy.
that
Now,
is
here's the
that
rule.
is a whole other like
Whoever
that's
cooks, the
another
other
thing I
person
will
does
do.
dishes. That's the way it should work.
And do you do
and
the
it's
dishes when she
never
cooks?
the way that it
So
is.
then you don't follow the rule.
No,
Never.
I do.
I don't know. This podcast could be. This
Oh,
should
look at
just
that face.
become. This podcast should just become your guys'
Therapy?
Therapy, yeah. So I know.
Why?
I know.
Better than a stitching, bitch.
My wife likes to cook, but I don't need you to. It's okay.
I agree.
I'm perfectly happy going out to eat for 3 fucking meals a day. Honestly, I don't care. Or you could stay home and eat the meal, and I'll go out and have my own meal. I still don't give a fuck. I'm not doing dishes. It's never going to happen. I'll
Right.
throw them in the garbage.
Washing
I don't
dishes
care.
versus just putting them in the dishwasher.
Throw them in the garbage. I don't care. I don't want to
Would
do
you take it
dishes.
off the table and put it in the dishwasher, or you just won't sit there and wash them yourself?
I do both, but I don't want to have to. That's all.
No, I agree. I hate doing dishes. Everybody does. But if she cooks, I will do dishes. However, it never is her cooking. It's she'll do the broccoli and I'll do the steaks or the salmon. Like, it turns into us doing like this half and half
You
thing.
guys do it
you
Because
know?
together.
it's romantic.
So you guys should really have like a Facebook page that
No,
Facebook.
But
yeah,
no,
it's-
because
it's Jack and Laura.
I would love for her to do
Jack and
all the
Laura.
cooking.
you need to
But
do. You need to.
She's
do
like,
the,
"Will you come in here and at least do the salmon?"
You guys
And
got to
I'm
be
like,
on the
"Okay."
TikTok. You got to have your little
Like-
short 1-minute videos. And every time you're trying to cook your salmon, she lights your ass on fire with the lighter. You know.
No, I
Then
want
he
to wake
farts and
up.
blows the house up.
I want to wake up to the smell of bacon. Like, that's the way every man should wake up on a Sunday morning.
Yes,
Is to the smell of bacon.
for sure.
Fucking
Is
eggs
that like-
cooking.
is
Not
that-
wake up and then 3 hours later, what the fuck are we doing? We haven't even eaten breakfast yet. So I guess we're going to brunch. No, I guess it's turning into lunch. No, I don't know.
Bacon and a blowjob, or I'm going to the truck stop.
Boom. That should be a shirt.
Yeah.
Can we make a shirt out of that?
Yes, for sure.
No. So she is not that, and I'm not blaming her or faulting her, but she's not that domesticated to where she's like,
You
I'm
haven't
gonna
been
cook-
tamed
I'm
yet.
also not a wife, so I shouldn't
Oh.
have to be.
Well, hey, maybe this is where the negotiations
If you like it, you
begin.
should have put a ring on it.
There's no negotiation for him.
Doesn't matter.
No.
It
You
doesn't
don't-
matter. Even
no.
if you got a full agreement, they lie.
No, they
won't
always do.
it.
She
Doesn't
gave me
matter.
back
You've been
rubs
through
for the-
it. Yeah, you've
no,
been
for-
through it twice. Yeah.
For the first month that we dated, she was giving me back rubs for like 30 minutes.
Hmm.
I haven't gotten a back rub.
Well,
No.
because somebody else in the
When do
relationship.
I get my
Yes.
back rubs? I'm just saying, like,
Someone else
I got
claimed
a
to
full
be a
month of back rubs given to you.
semi-professional-
Where's mine? One.
Everybody knows.
Didn't you
it's
claim
back.
to be a semi-professional masseuse?
I am. The women I don't know.
He's like, I'm a professional masseuse.
I am. I put that on my dating profile.
and
Joe.
how often have you gotten your massage, Laura?
She gets them. I have a table in there.
Yeah. I don't think you do.
Get on the table, Laura.
Yeah, I mean, we occasionally will do that, but it's just I think every couple should have a massage table in their house. It's definitely a good way to, help
like
each other out in various ways. But, that's not bacon in the morning.
Is it just like a conversation piece in the living room? Like, I have a sex swing in the corner? Or
It kind of sounds like I think I'd rather have a sex swing than a fucking massage table.
Some people like massage, some people don't. I mean, I don't
it's
know.
like, yeah,
but
it's just a simian sitting in the corner. Like,
a simian rice? What? What did you say?
No.
a Sibian? You don't know what a
Oh,
Sibian is?
no.
No.
Never
A
mind.
servant?
Never mind.
Wait, we told you lot lizard, Joe. What's the whatever that thing?
Yeah,
is.
let's
like-
stand by. Let's take a poll.
It's
Yeah.
like
Who on the audience knows what a Sibian is?
Sibian.
Sibian.
Would it be?
Spell it. Can you spell
Is it a type of massage table? Because that's what we were just
No.
talking about.
No.
Sybian. Sibian.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm curious as to who knows what the fuck that is because I've never heard that word in my life.
I'm willing to
Look it
Google
up. Look it up.
No, I'm busy.
I'm busy. I'm trying to do a show, Joe.
I'm trying to Google it without losing my.
You're the one with your laptop in front of you.
Yeah, this is a work laptop.
Sibian sex machine.
Oh, is it really just a sex machine? See,
Okay.
I don't make stuff up.
that's why Joe knows.
Take things to the next level.
Let's see what kind of ads Dre's gonna have on his phone now.
The gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving, free and discreet.
It must be the holiday sale or something.
45-day risk-free trial. Woohoo! I'm gonna have a great January.
Just don't buy the used ones.
Sophisticatedly. I mean, you don't know if someone returned one.
I know.
You got
Did Jay just replace Casey with the with the toxin?
Proudly made in the USA.
Yep.
How do you spell it, Joe?
Sybian. Sybian.
All I see is a big penis on top of this
Exactly.
one. So, it is. So,
That's all it is.
yeah, we don't need that. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a conversation piece to have in the
Says
living
the
room.
only toy you'll ever need. This is Motor Bunny voice versus Sybian.
Hold on, I have a review, everybody.
I don't have
Go
any
on.
photos though.
Hold on. First
That's it there.
First orgasm
those.
ever.
Okay.
That's like an Olympic pommel horse with a dildo strapped to
I
it.
know what.
Exactly. Yes, it is.
I decided to humor my husband when he eagerly presented me with a Sybian for our anniversary. Pretty sure this is Chrissy. It was just unreal what happened to me. I soon realized that at age 38 with Sybian, I had my first orgasm ever. I have now started having orgasms while making love to my husband.
This is like a bull that you ride at a club, but with a dildo attached to it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what it looks like.
Don't all bulls have that?
This is
Not strapped to the back.
I mean, she would probably prefer this over a massage table for sure.
Yeah, no. Get her a Sybian.
Um,
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I didn't have that on the screen. If you had it on the, I guess you fixed the camera.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, I'm not knocking it if she wants to buy that. I'm not forking over fucking $1,000 for it though.
Cheap ass.
How much?
Nah.
It was $1,000.
Shut the front door. There's get
$900 on sale.
Get $200 off today.
Yeah.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah. I mean,
How did we start talking about this?
You.
brought
You,
it up.
Joe.
You definitely
You,
brought it up.
Joe.
completely you.
Oh, because you have like a massage table in the living room.
There you
So
go.
I clicked on one of the links below, and it says
Oh, Lord.
about Venus for men.
Oh,
Huh?
tell me about
Venus for Men is a high-tech, hands-free stroking masturbation machine. It's durable, portable, and quiet. We could use it here in the
that.
studio.
Is it cheaper than a lot less?
Quiet
Is it-
design
You could
allows
probably
the
use
user
it in
to
the beach
adjust
too
the
and not get caught.
Is it better than the banana cleaner?
The design allows the user to adjust the stroke length and stroke speed from 8 to 300 strokes per minute.
Oh my God.
8 strokes per
Nobody
minute?
needs 300 strokes per minute.
That
No.
would like deglove your dick, I feel like. Just gone.
It's a lot of strokes.
Stroke. Stroke. Stroke.
All right. Well, so Joe,
Yeah.
thank you for hijacking the conversation.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
How did this come up, guys? Yeah.
Because he keeps a massage table just for a conversation piece.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, I was just trying to discuss,
Yeah.
wife got out of hospital. She's feeling a little ill, and is she still gonna cook? I don't know what you got into, but okay,
Maybe she needs more services.
maybe. I mean, I'm not preaching to, I'm not saying I'm the best man in the world. That's for sure. But
You'll only ever be a best man, though.
that's true.
Oh, always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Well, we have a surprise for you tonight, Drew. We're going to bring on your ex-wife.
Hey, I always said that I'm gonna have a party, and I'm gonna invite every woman that I've ever slept with, and we're just gonna have like a big party, and they can all talk shit about me.
It's like a stitching bitch.
Yeah, I want to do that at least before I'm dead, not like at my funeral.
Laura is so excited for that.
Oh, she would.
She's like, oh my God, everyone you slept with? Can we fit them in the studio? No.
We have to rent an event hall.
How much is an anime? How much does Emily Arena cost? To rent out?
Emily?
Yeah.
Okay, Gene Simmons or whatever his name is. Not that many.
Mick
No.
Jagger.
Gene is disgusting. We saw him during the pandemic at the, we were with you guys,
Yeah,
right?
we were there.
And the dude just spitting everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it was,
Just
yeah.
fucking goober fucking,
But the people who stood up
Yeah.
front,
just full blown like, and just fucking goobing right out there. Like, oh my God, does this guy not know that fucking, I mean, you shouldn't do this anyway, but There's COVID, asshole. What the fuck? I would not want to be in front row there. I'd be like, fuck,
Right.
I paid too much money
Joe,
for these tickets.
Right.
Jay, you don't get COVID from spit. You get it from jabs.
No, you'd get something from his nasty goobers. It
Right.
was disgusting. Gene, if you're listening again, Gene,
pretty
it's
sure-
fucking disgusting, bro.
I'm pretty sure he listens to the show.
he
you
listens
know?
all the time. Yeah. I
Well, that's
mean,
why they're now holograms. What are they doing now? Isn't it Kiss? that's
Avatar.
doing
Avatar. Yeah, we
seriously though, if you could torture anybody in the world, he'd be the one. I just want to cut his fucking tongue. Just fucking like Cutco scissors. Those are good ones, right?
Did you hear? I know you didn't watch the show that we did last week. Avatar. So Kiss is going to start doing Avatar concerts. So
I heard that. I saw they did
Was that
their
just last week? I feel like that was like months ago.
no, that
Maybe
was
like
when
2
Jason
weeks
was
ago.
on. When was Jason on?
I don't know.
Like 2 weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago.
Like so
Yeah.
long
So it was
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Jay hasn't been on for
Oh,
at
yeah.
least
time.
for.
But I saw they were doing this, and I think other bands are going to follow suit now. But and it's fine. Some of them should have a long time ago anyway. But like Bob Dylan would be a way better like Avatar concert for sure. I mean, the last 2 times I saw him, which is over the course of the last 25 years, terrible every time.
Because he's old, or
Yeah, he just doesn't. Oh, you've never seen Bob?
no? I'm saying
I
like,
love Bob
haven't
Dylan.
seen him live.
Yeah, he just lost every bit of his voice a long time ago. It's just mumbles. It's just and that's literally what
that
it
sounded
is.
pretty good.
Yeah.
You want to start a band?
And I love Bob, so don't get me wrong.
I can put some
mean,
guitar to that.
I
Make some-
obviously
make some
went
shit
to see
happen.
him twice because I really like Bob Dylan, but it was just bad, and it's sad. And he's a great songwriter, he's a great
Yeah.
poet.
How old is he now?
I don't.
Like,
not-
He's
86, I think.
all right.
Jay, you know if you want to recline, you can like
Thank
push the
you.
recline button.
And the same goes with Willie. We saw Willie recently, and Willie's really good too. And he's fucking 90, so and he still gets great groups of people together to sing.
How
and-
How much longer is he gonna live?
I mean, he's smoking weed, so probably 50, 60 more years. Yeah.
Keller's gonna be like 136,
Yeah.
as much as he
God
smokes.
bless him. Yeah, Willie's coming back to Florida. He likes it here. He's playing here a bunch of times.
And to answer your question, Lisa, no, I can't do a Cooking with Drew show.
That's what we should
mean-
switch.
I mean,
we
if-
should totally switch this to the.
If
Cooking
the audience
with
is
Drew
really
show.
interested in toast, I mean,
I'm a good cook, Joe.
I don't know.
I'm a very good cook.
Wow.
I've
Well,
heard,
trust me.
I've heard about Drew's meatballs.
They're very good. I
Yeah.
cook a good steak. I'm a good cook. Ask her. I'm a good cook. Admit it.
You're a good cook,
Thank
but so am I.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
so am I.
she makes
I know you are, but what am I?
she makes good meals.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I've been cooking steak since I was fucking 17 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been cooking barbecued chicken since I was a teenager. Everything I've cooked, I've been cooking for a long time. I know how to cook it. I'm not saying she's a bad cook, but when she cooks, she's experimenting because
Could-
she hasn't cooked
Could we
like
put the camera on Laura? Right
Oh,
now?
no.
Please, right now.
No.
Please put the camera on
when
Laura.
she cooks. She's either reading an ingredient book,
Pretty
or
sure she's ramming
a
her beer
recipe.
with
Those,
some-
those damn ingredient books. What are
Um,
they called?
a recipe
ingredient
book.
books.
Yeah, Joe, thank you. Or
Cookbook.
she's like, all right, I'm gonna give this a try. How's it taste? Like, I know what I'm doing, and I'm like,
Right, but just like when we go out to eat, you have like 5 meals that you make. We have like 5 places that we go
Okay.
to regularly.
and have
So
the
I'm
same
I'm
trying
thing.
okay
to
with
mix
that.
it up.
I can live on salmon, steak, chicken, and pork
That's four.
throughout the week.
That's
Like
Perfect.
he's only got
That's-
that
What's the
one.
fifth
He's only
one?
got that one move in bed, and that's it. Like, it's the one trick
Wow.
pony.
One
So Joe's
pony.
Joe's equating cooking in the kitchen with sex. I'm not going to disagree with that because he's kind of right. I don't have more than 5 moves in bed, but honestly, women don't really ask for more than 5 moves in bed. To
I
be
mean, if you
happy.
get up to 5, that's a lot. you know?
Yeah, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, dudes do not need more than 5 moves in bed. Women are, you do 3, they're happy. 5, they're like, whoa, he's got skills. Am I right?
He's like waiting for
Am I
confirmation,
right?
and she's like, I ain't saying nothing.
She knows.
Mhm.
Don't let her fool you. Ask her for her fucking steps.
Yeah. What moves you got, Laura?
She just has to
Obviously,
show up.
I'm always experimenting.
She just has to show up. That's all that matters.
She's always experimenting.
Well, all right. Guess this show went downhill real quick.
It's because we don't have garbs. Jack's just a giant experiment.
It's because the drinking we drew budget didn't afford a Sibian.
We'll get one, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, we can replace
Put it
this
right in the
fridge.
middle of the fucking room. This place is gonna be crazy. And you go first, Joe.
He'll be like, "Oh, it slid in way too easy."
But would you really want to go second or third? Like I wouldn't. I'd pass.
Oh, so you want to go first?
No, I'm saying I will not be
Oh.
partaking in a joint
You're fired.
Sibian. That is one
It
experiment
strictly-
I will stay out
It
of.
strictly
Thank you.
states in the Drink With Drew contract you must be open to show bits and experimentation and showing your boobs on TV.
Thank God I didn't
I'm
sign that.
pretty sure it was my boobs that you used as the backdrop to your little. We're on at 6:30 today, guys.
Okay.
Be sure to watch us. So I'm sticking with the contract.
Okay.
But I'm the only one who's ever
It
shown
was
them on
not
the
drawn up
show.
or signed by anyone.
What's a tweed? I don't even know what's a tweed, Keller. He said, "Them tweeds is good for you." I have no idea what he's talking about.
Of course, I'm reading the things as Joe's boobs pop up on the screen, so I have to see those
Well,
twice.
anytime we pull out of the driveway when Joe's in his garage, he flashes us.
It's true.
What was the name you gave him? You gave him a name. Mipples? Man.
I didn't. No, I'm sorry. You must have named Joe's nipples because I did not.
You
name-
did too. You said we're gonna call him. I thought you said Mipples with
No.
an M.
If anything, I would have called them moobs for man boobs.
No, you said Mipples.
But I've never in my life said the word mipples until right now.
It wasn't nipples with an N. It was nipples. M. Mary.
I did
Mipples.
say mipples, but I did not ever say that
Yes,
word
you
until
did.
tonight.
Okay. Joe, she said she was gonna call you Mipples.
That's okay.
Okay.
Joe, just know I do not talk about your boobs.
I mean, you could. I mean, they've been around the neighborhood.
What?
Right, but no.
That's weird. What the fuck happens in this neighborhood?
A lot of weird stuff apparently.
Still want to move in?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I am. Fuck that.
Jason and Candy are gonna move a few houses down. So.
Yeah.
They are.
Yep.
Like-
We already put their house on the market. They don't even know it yet.
Keller
What's
said it's weeds. Them weeds is good for you when you were saying he's going to live to 136.
Oh, yeah. True. He's only a few years older than me, I think. Unless he skipped school a lot and I couldn't tell when we were kids.
Or you didn't
He
pass.
could have
all the
passed for like a
time.
30-year-old back then. I don't know. I was,
So is that a pillowcase just draped over the light?
Yep. It's just a pillowcase.
You guys are high tech.
Yeah. I mean, we're stepping up, Jay. Did we talk about the improvements in the studio? We got the fridge now.
The fridge is key.
Yeah. Can you see it in any of the?
Nope.
It was just
Yeah.
You
cheaper
can see
than
the corner.
buying ice every week.
Yeah.
Right.
It's right here.
Right here.
It's a good little
Yeah. We can.
table for me now.
We do have an official, unofficial table. Still don't have a table for the other couch, but yeah, we'll have to figure out the lighting situation with Joe's face. But I figured you guys had enough light on you, and I
Yeah.
actually turned some off.
I think I do.
I can turn that one back on because
I think
technically
it's
that
just
one's
about
off.
the angles of where it is because the microphone is here too. So
I could turn that other one on and see how you look. I got the one behind you that's off.
So how many people are watching the show now?
Well,
Four.
Joe.
3,
right
'cause
now,
I'm
so
one of them.
we've
Three,
had well,
and you're
We
one
had
of them.
6
we've
earlier.
had 15.
We've
Okay.
had 15 before.
We've had 15 throughout the show, which is, respectable. People aren't going to sit through 2 hours of a show. I get that. But when we post a show, Jay,
Surprised that I have.
they watch it a lot.
Yeah.
And that's when we get millions of views is after we post it. That's when everybody watches it when they're taking a shit, when they're on the bus.
That's
they're,
when they should type in there what they want to talk about, and we could.
Well, that's
fucking-
what the group page is for.
That's what I said. He needs
There's
to
a
start
group
interacting.
page.
There's a group page. Yep.
Yes,
Who
it's a
knew?
group page.
he
needs to start
everyone
asking
Hey,
you
everybody,
questions.
go to our group page.
Drinking with Drew, the Drinking with Drew show group
The
page on
Drink- yeah.
Facebook, which is
You got to fix the links on your website though.
I've been on. Honestly, I need to
It's
update
very
the website.
Critical here. We're
I think
really
it is updated,
criticizing
Joe.
you,
I think you
Jack.
told me about that a long time ago, and I updated it then. When was the last time you clicked on the
If
link?
you
Just
try
click
it, if
on
you
it
try
now
it now,
with
you owe
your
me
work.
$1.
Click on it now with your work computer.
Well, I'm afraid if I click on it now, it's going to take.
No,
me to
I
some
want.
porn
I,
site.
no, I want Joe to
It-
with his work.
It won't.
computer.
It won't let me.
You get one of
They
those.
won't let you in. It's like,
All right, join our Facebook group. Let me click that. That's correct because it's making me switch my account, which I'm not going to do. Twitter's correct. YouTube channel.
He's saying the links aren't working, so you have to click
That
the
works.
link to make sure.
That works.
From the website?
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried it the other day and it still didn't work.
Maybe it's your shit. Maybe you got
Hold on.
porn viruses.
It's true.
Hold on.
Instagram page.
Drinking with Drew website.
Ooh, the Instagram isn't working. You owe Joe $1.
I'll have to look into that. It should, but I'll look into it. Yeah. So one out of. So I have 3. The
That
Twitter's
brings you to a login now.
the
Okay.
Twitter's not a link, but it's just my Twitter handle. But yeah, the Twitter one's the only one I have to look at.
All right, we'll see.
Instagram.
I'm sorry, Instagram. Yeah. That's all good. We might have to take Garby's photo off the page though. You know,
Why? He didn't show
Start
up for
showing
2
up,
weeks in a row, you know.
yeah. It's all good. Maya still watches. Maybe we'll put her on the page. Okay. Jay, you gonna have a cigar?
yes.
All right, let's go smoke a stogie. The Keller said tweed is what the guy on Friday called weed. All right. Makes perfect sense. All right, y'all. Sorry we started a little late today. I'm sure you guys were crying in complete, utter despair.
Tapping your toe impatiently.
Toe tapping.
Yeah. I have a million work text and emails that I got throughout the show. I'm going to have to go through. But yeah, we're going to go hang out in the green room.
We have a TV now out there.
We do have a TV. So if you guys want any topics or you want to comment on any topics, go to the group page. The Drinking with Drew show, it's a group page you can join. It's a public group page. We go on there and talk bullshit, share stories, talk about what we're going to be talking about on the show. You know, most of the stories we talk about, we post about beforehand. So you can get on the group page and interact that way as well. So there you go. Jay, any last comments before we go smoke a cigar?
No, I'm still thinking about lot lizards.
Oh, okay. I might have one in my driveway. You never know. We have some weird neighbors.
We'll check.
Joe, any last comments?
Is this our last show before Christmas?
It is, yes.
Are we having a show next week? It'll be the 26th, right?
We'll see. I mean, if you're in the mood.
I'll be here.
And he mentioned you. He said weird neighbors.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Joe, Jay, are you going to be here? You're going to be out of town, aren't you?
No, I'm in town, but I got.
Is it going to be worth your time to come out and spend an hour with the Drinking with Drew show after Christmas?
I don't know. We'll see if I have time.
Okay.
Very busy,
All right.
but it's very likely.
There you go. So we should have a good show next week. If not, it'll be me smacking Laura's ass live on TV.
Yeah.
Non-stop. All right.
Non-stop.
We probably get a lot of people to view that, actually. Might be a good idea. All right, y'all. We are out. Thank you for hanging out. All right, everybody. This has been another episode of the Drinking with Drew show. Stay tuned for more uploads, more shows. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Humble Social, all the socials. Our live shows are Tuesday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to check us out live. You can call into the show and be a part of it. See you soon.